Okay, time to get going with this third Deponia game. Yeah, perfect. Awesome. Love the sound effects. Let's go ahead and get on with this. So I'm in the third Deponia game. Goodbye, Deponia. I know I was on this thing. The entire roof got torn off. And, yeah, so
Hello,
let's check this out.
bonjour, and welcome back. You probably didn't even leave anyway, but in any case, I'm back to join you
Oh,
on
I
the
did
third
leave.
part of Rufus' journey with this developer's commentary. Yeah, the thing with strategies is, besides that they always come in threes, you also have to consider the people who didn't play the first or second part. Despite that fact, I wanted a fast-paced intro this time around. Even if there was a lot of stuff going on in the two previous parts, the challenge here was to decide if I wanted a fast introduction without a lengthy cinematic wrapping everything up. And we found a good, funny solution for that in part 2, but with the third part I wanted to dive head front into the action. That's why I plan to divide the first chapter a bit to let the player get used to Rufus and the action, but we still get some info out of that first intro cutscene. We had a first glance at Elysium. I hope you liked it up there.
Yeah, look
I
nice.
thought it was pretty smart move to have a peek at Elysium before the story
And the
unravels,
little
and even
wall.
if it just was to show that it is in fact something worth all the struggle Rufus put up down there. Another challenge, yeah, and that's
Okay.
how I came up with the
Probably
intro.
let's want
But
to read that.
now
You
we
could
of course
freeze frame
move on
that
with the
last one,
story.
but
The next outrageous thing
whoever
throwing
watches
you
this
right
in the
into the
future.
plot is pulling the rug from under Rufus' feet. We scrap Bozo's trawler. Yay!
Alright, cool.
Definitely a feast for the eyes. We should dig in before they do.
Let's see. Click on Doc.
Hey, Doc. How's it going?
Rufus, the cutter is breaking apart. You've got to do something, and I certainly don't mean chat.
Yeah. So, what else is happening? There's time to tell him everything later, once I find out who's responsible for this mess.
Have you looked in the mirror lately?
Yeah, but I only looked. It wasn't me who burnt it. Two lights are a small green one in the middle, and a big red one behind it. It can only mean one thing. We're out of confetti! Oh, crap. I guess this means Bozo will finally accept the fact that he needs a new cutter. Oh, Rufus, you were so right. You are such a
I wonder
good
if it's
friend.
gonna vibrate this entire
It's his
time
own fault.
for my
What
controller.
a lard bag.
Yeah. It's a nice vibrator for a girl. Oh. Nice and gentle. On this screen. How does he move around with the controller? I don't understand why that's going, but I'm gonna put that on the floor.
Being the young fool I am, I didn't think it would be too great an effort to show the trawler from this perspective as well. I just wanted to establish this trawler is seriously wrecked. We see the whole scope of how hard it's been hit. The hatch is torn, the other half of the ravaged bridge is over there. It's somehow stuck to the cargo area, sundered. And since we already have drawn the ship from that perspective, I figured, well, can't be too hard. As a matter of fact, though, the background artist who stepped in here, since the screen wasn't in the pool of backgrounds Micha did anymore, almost painted himself to death. Turned out really nice though. He did all those clouds and every single one of them. He'll be remembered as a hero. The rails, the animations, that's also, I mean, it kind of swooshes by very fast, but take a closer look. It has this vast amount of textures and is so very detailed. Utter insanity to put that much effort in such a short cutscene you click through anyway. Enjoy that.
Alright. Let's see where I can go. Just as long. Wow. Okay, that was a short scene.
What's kept you, Argus? I was just talking to the Elysian Council of Elders. They're starting to get nervous.
We're on our way, Prime Controller. Inspector Cletus and his companion are on board. There will be no further delays.
I should very much hope so. Ulysses, over.
Treason! Stop the engines, Argus.
Cletus, you have no business here. You're supposed to stay in the cabin until we reach Porto Fisco.
That will have to wait. This woman is not my fiancée.
Put his eyeballs in the waffle iron.
I know that. She's a Deponian with a brain implant, which also happens to contain the cartridge with the mind of your fiancé.
No, it doesn't. Do you think this sounds like gold?
Chew flesh from their ankles. Rotten vinegar.
Maybe she's about to have, a visit from Aunt Flo.
Rubbish. That Rufus pulled a fast one on me. We need to turn back.
You fool! Excuse me, bailiff, sir. There's something on the track. What do I care? Run it over. We have no time to lose. The inspector has forgotten something important, and he's in trouble if he can't find it soon. Oppenbot, you will go with Inspector Cletus.
As you wish, bailiff.
Yep, to the stern we go.
Phew! Goal! Goal! Hang on, I'm coming! Ouch!
Yeah, this is top-notch excitement, and I don't intend to interrupt for long, as I've decided for a good
Nice, like,
Deponia,
continuously
I want a
get hit.
fast-paced action intro. That means the whole intro sequence is supposed to feel like an extended cutscene that is still constantly interactive, and so you can click on my weird face to listen to the commentary, even if this looks like an ongoing cutscene. Big credit to Rufus and the physical feat he pulled off with all that clinging to the wall, by the way, and brachiating along, and so what most of you probably do not know is that Rufus does all the stunts himself. Am I right, Rufus?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of brachiating going on there. Now, the thing that I want to say two things. I don't want to go too deep into it. Just two things. First, this wasn't done chronologically, but instead, my pal Pokey, the bastard, he took good care that the really dangerous stuff was done last, even if they were done for the opening scenes. He, just in case I suffered some terrible damage. And second, and I don't want to dwell on this or that, but the user has to keep in mind that this whole thing was actually turned around 360 degrees. So just let that sink in. How dangerous that meant the stunts were. Ooh. Pull up. Phew. Whew. Ha. Ow. Ooh. Oh, close. Huh. Phew. Whew. Ha. Oh, close. Ouch. Huh. Phew. Ouch. Whew. Ha. Ooh. There ow. Oh, close. Ooh. And what? Hi.
Makes total sense.
The Trawler, again, from a perspective that Philip, that's the name of the background artist, by the way, spent a lot of time and effort on.
It's still
the fact
vibrating?
that it is a very short.
Yeah, it's still vibrating.
This is fast-paced action after all. Why on earth are you clicking the commentary anyway when things are that tense? I don't get you people. Maybe I can, just to stall a little more, share some. There is a certain fact we learned about during our 8 years of games developing. The more you want to speed up the pace of a game, the more you want it to be fast, dramatic, and if we want to slow down, let everything sink in and make the player take a look around, get him to identify with the character. Then we increase player options again, giving them all.
Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
Goal! What the heck are you doing?
I'm trying to free the cable.
Please! Get off there! It's dangerous!
And here I was thinking you don't even know that word.
Sure I do! Danger is my middle name!
Actually, I meant please. But if you want to help, the crane is awfully wobbly. You need to tighten the screws.
Oh! Alright, no problem! The crane might break at any moment. I need to do something. Anything. You've chosen a romantic location.
Well, you refused to go to the theater.
At least the seats would have been more comfortable.
For starters, you might want to tighten the screws. In the meantime, I'll try to free the cable.
Consider it done.
Everything could be so pleasantly simple.
Well,
Three
commentary
screws
in the
to
first
tighten.
10 minutes.
Can't be that hard. Accordingly, I don't want to dwell on that too long and want instead point to the fact that this cable is kinda off. Yeah. We just set our screw there to ourselves when we noticed it's odd run. Correcting that would have just been too much work, and we are lazy folk here at the Delic. But in fact, the cable should run below the axis, so it can properly wind around the gears moving towards you, which again move down turn. Thus, the axis moves towards you, and that means the cable should disappear down there and wind up above, if you get what I mean. Fatal mistake. Makes no physical sense whatsoever. Don't pay too much attention to that. We are aware of it, and we are rightfully embarrassed.
Huh?
Oh, crap.
Oh,
Any progress?
well, yeah, there is some, progress, so to speak. Uh-oh.
What have you done?
Wasn't me.
Damn it, Rufus, we're going to fall.
No, we won't.
I'm slipping.
No problem. I've gotcha.
Stop. Before you go wild and click all the things, let me recommend something. There's not much to do here, so feel free to look at goal first. It's one of my favorite reactions in part 3. Really entertaining. Sadly, in the original version we let the background music fade out and put an effect filter on it. Sounded more like Rufus would talk with his inner voice. That was nice. Yeah, eventually we couldn't keep it like that, since if somebody saved the game in that very moment, the game would have kept the sound settings, the script adjusted for the scene. We couldn't come up with an ad hoc solution to this. By the way, the platypus in the background fly in an erg formation. Keep that in mind, it'll be important.
Ah!
Ow!
Well, who have we here?
What?
That's Rufus, of course. Don't you know anything?
And who are you?
Oh, just a fan. Don't pay any attention to me.
A what? A fan?
Exactly. Just carry on, will you? But just a teeny tiny question first. How are you going to get rid of him?
How? What?
You know, what spectacular Rufus maneuver are you going to use?
Oh, that. I'm gonna blindside him with a special karate kick.
Oh, a high speed shot. This means I need to decrease